joint project from the Park Commissioner of Vastrapur Lake to come up with bins that would help make the Vastrapur Lake Park garbage free.
What are we observing?
The current situation in the
current
park.
situation. Alige,
Connect data.
what data are we collecting about the current situation?
Garbage and what type of garbage is going on.
Type of garbage.
The amount of garbage.
Amount. Placement.
We decided that we'd go to the park in different groups at different times of the day and we'd observe the people.
तो आप किस समय आते हो हर यहाँ पर वस्त्रापुर में? शाम को, सुबह में? हम शाम को ही आते हैं 6 के 7 बजे।
लोग कचरे के डब्बे में फेंकते हैं या फिर नीचे
उसको अपने बोलना पड़ता है कि भाई ये कचरा इसमें डालो।
वो काफी ऐसे का खाया पी कर यहाँ फेंक दिया बस।
पार्क में आप कितना कब आते हो?
मॉर्निंग में 40 मिनट और इवनिंग में 40
Then we decided to map the place and we became the cartographers.
It's like 40 centimeters and 13.
Okay, just check that side.
Around 3
4 inches.
3 centimeters.
What is the distance between 2 dustbins? So 12 feet.
Yeah.
Our observations helped us understand the garbage patterns and also the human behavior.
After we were done collating our data, we put it into our presentation.
Women is 182.
182.
Yes.
Teenage girls which are 40.
Then children, boys, we have 44.
So what are the things you'll keep in mind when you are doing the mapping?
Like there's 250 meters, 300 meters, so we need that one and also mark all the dustbins and the benches.
Let's look at your presentation. What is lower bottom? Upper bottom? What is upper bottom? Upper bottom? Start using the language.
We were using all these wrong terminologies. After that, we had a session with Moshmi ma'am where we got to know new terminologies that were appropriate for what we were talking about.
So what is this? This is not a bottom. Bottom means something which is down. So we call this lower bottom as the base. So boundary of a circle is called circumference. Okay. And middle part. What am I drawing? What shape? A border. This is circle again? Yes. So what is this?
After that, we collected all the data and took our presentation to our client, the Park Commission.
We saw the dustbins were very dirty, so they were very unattractive, so people might not want to use them. Also their color is dark green, so they camouflage with the bushes sometimes and then people can't notice them.
So some data that we got was that these were the number of people in the park.
આપણે જે છોકરાઓએ આજે આખો સ્ટડી કર્યો ને એ એક આખું પ્રેઝન્ટેશનના ફોર્મમાં લઈ લઈએ આપણે અને પછી આખું પ્રેઝન્ટેશન આપણે આગળ હાયર ઓથોરિટીઝમાં હું મોકલાવું છું.
Now they will go into the designing project, but size ne all those things for the dustbin.
સાઇઝમાં એવું છે ડસ્ટબિનની સાઇઝ પર્ટિક્યુલરલી અમારી જે છે એ 3.5 ફૂટ હાઇટ સુધીનું ડસ્ટબિન જ વધારે પ્રિફરેબલ છે.
We were only focusing on the aesthetics, but we also needed to look at the basic design of the dustbin, about its height, about its volume and all of that.
Along with this, we also focused on knowing the different ways to calculate the volume.
So suppose this is 1 unit, right? So if I stack, now how much of space?
2 units.
2, how much? 9. So this is how much of area it is taking?
10.
10 into 1.
We got the data, so we found out that the upper circumference, which was the part which was the topmost, it was 57 inches. The middle circumference was 50 inches.
Yes. So what was the base?
47 inches.
Base circumference was 47 inches. Okay.
And the height was 26 inches.
Okay. Can you calculate it right now? If you see this,
Yes.
you can calculate, right? Yes. Okay, do that. So what will you do now to construct? First, what will be your first step to construct? Your first step is collect materials. Then what will you do?
We'll find out the
Measurements.
Try to construct a dustbin, okay, in paper.
That we did a little prototyping in our school. First day we had a dustbin with just a tagline on it that was "Use Me." Some people noticed the dustbin, some people did not. But on the second day, where we had actually designed the dustbin, like for Key Stage 1, we had made a small dustbin with a Doraemon face on it, so the kids get attracted to that dustbin.
These designs to Tejas Shah, who's the health officer of Vastrapur Park.
So we come up with some designs. So this is one of them. Like if this is a dustbin. And if you want any changes in the colors, we can take your feedback and such that.
આ લોકો શું કરવા માંગે છે કે જે ડસ્ટબિન છે ને એને ડિઝાઇન કરવા માંગે છે આપણે અપ્રુવલ લઈ લીધેલી છે.
Our designs were approved and we had finally got the permission to paint the dustbins of the Vastrapur Park. So that's when we'll now be getting the dustbins to our school, paint them and put it. We thought of coming up with a report for Vastrapur Park and we put down the suggestions that we were offering to them. We also took our first draft to them and they said that they really liked it and they could implement it further after some time, and that really pushed us up and we're going to make this project.